To some, this might look like an office block that once had an oddball Sears store attached to it. To others, it was once a grand shopping mall that died an unfortunate death. To me, it's a mall that has reinvented itself to survive. Welcome to the Net Center, formerly known as the Newmarket North Mall. Opened in March 1975 by the Hahn Company, Newmarket North Mall opened up with the anchors Sears, Miller & Rhodes, and Leggett. At the time, it seemed like a good idea to open up a second mall in the area, and even managed to complement the Coliseum Mall down the road, which boasted JCPenney, Corvettes, and Rice Nachmans at the time. There was also the Mercury Mall at the time, but Mercury Mall was a much earlier mall and lacked any prominent anchors to be a challenge to Newmarket North, and would fade into obscurity. Both malls would enjoy success all the way into the late 80s, but everything changed when Crown American came in with Patrick Henry Mall in 1987. At first, Crown American appeared to complement both the Newmarket North Mall and the Coliseum Mall with a largely unique anchor lineup, save for Leggett. However, problems began to arise within Miller & Rhodes' parent company, Allied Department Stores. Embroiled in financial scandals, Allied Department Stores was forced to sell off assets as it fell into hard times. While many stores were sold off to Hess's, the Miller & Rhodes would close permanently at Newmarket North Mall, Hess's already established at the Patrick Henry Mall. Newmarket North would be sold to the company Goodman Seagar Hogan, if I'm pronouncing it right. These new owners were hopeful of the mall's future and brought forth an extensive renovation that would brighten the mall's interior and change the mall's name from Newmarket North to Newmarket Fair. Very original. While the renovation would be a welcome update to the mall's image, it was just not enough, as Patrick Henry Mall enjoyed superior visibility to travelers on Interstate 64 and was within reasonable distance of better neighborhoods. In addition, Coliseum Mall was battling for relevance as well, and had expanded heavily. This would lead Newmarket Fair to suffer as it remained a few miles away from the interstate and was surrounded by declining neighborhoods. Stores were already leaving in droves in the 90s, and the problems would only worsen for Newmarket Fair and Mall. Leggett would downgrade to an outlet center, favoring their Patrick Henry Mall location. Interstate 664 would be completed and opened in 1992, taking traffic off of Mercury Boulevard, which Newmarket Fair was located on. Around the mid-90s, Leggett would close their location at Newmarket Fair Mall and was dipping below 50% occupancy. Only Sears and Morrison's cafeteria remained as notable tenants for the mall. In 1998, the mall would be repurposed into a business center, and the only notable change at this time was Morrison's becoming a Piccadilly cafeteria. Piccadilly, along with Sears, were the only two forms of retail still present within the Newmarket Fair Mall, which was now known as the Net Center. The Net Center has lived on quietly, doing well for itself with new office tenants taking over the mall. The latest development of Newmarket North Mall's story would come in the form of Sears. Yes, you knew it was coming. Sears would be seared in early 2019, me being just a few weeks too late as I toured this mall during April's Easter weekend. Much of what identified Sears would be stripped away, including vintage signs that utilized a font reminiscent of Times New Roman. Nonetheless, Piccadilly's refuses to give up for now, and the office tenants show very few signs of slowing down. While the interior of the mall has been altered further to accommodate the office tenants, it does seem that a number of features that identify this mall as, well, a mall, still remain intact. It's very interesting to see a mall in this form, as typically malls are either demolished or completely altered into oblivion to accommodate office space. Only a handful of malls I know of have gone this route of office space, and with Sears gone, it feels like I'm not supposed to be here, actually. I am glad that I still made the stop here, as this is a prime example that there is still a second life for malls after death. However, given that Piccadilly's is the only traditional tenant left in the mall, I would advise due caution if you visit this mall. If you are still allowed to walk the mall space, do be on your best behavior. There is security, and I'm sure they wouldn't take too kindly to you degrading the professional space. Hell, I'm surprised no one stopped me because of my shirt. For now, there is speculation as to what will happen with this mall in the future. There is rumor that the office concept is starting to lose traction. That, coupled with the loss of Sears, could spell doom and demolition for this mall. But all in all, we can only wait and see what happens next. Anyway, I'm gonna stop for a bite to eat at Piccadilly's and be on my way. We still have many more malls to see in Tidewater, Virginia. Do stay tuned for more. For now, do like and comment. Tell me what you liked or didn't like about the video or the mall. And do share this video if you believe others should see it. In addition, I can be found at minds.com, and if you feel inclined to do so, you are welcome to donate via Ko-fi.com. Links in the description below. Until next time, this is Doomie Grunt, wishing you and the Newmarket North Mall farewell and good luck. Both the Newmarket North Mall and the Coliseum Mall would enjoy success all the way into the late 80s, but everything changed when the Fire Nation attacked.